Alright, so the project right now is we got to get the dreaded fan clutch off. And the lighting's pretty bad, but it's down there. It's a 32 millimeter nut, and I do have here a wrench which fits it. It's a thin, has to be a thin wrench, so this is actually a bicycle headset wrench if you're looking for a cheap readily available tool that'll do this job. You can go to your friendly local bicycle shop and they'll either order you one, or they may even have one in stock, but it's a 32 millimeter. And the trick with these is it's a left-hand thread, so it's reverse from typical thread, and you really have to shock this thing to get it to come loose. And they're usually a little rusty and they've been on there a long time, and you know, the issue is if you just put the wrench on and just try and turn it, it's just going to turn the engine. So I've come up with a method that I think is going to work pretty well. So we'll see how it works here. And it does require a somewhat specialized tool. In this case, it's a Snap-on PH 3050, just an air hammer with a sort of a flat bit on it. And what I'm going to do is take a rag. I'm going to put this on right there so you can see that's there, and I'm going to take a rag, and what I'm going to do is put this bit right there so that I can force it, you know, towards where you're seeing here, and hopefully the shock from this should loosen it without it just turning the engine. Now, it probably isn't great for your water pump bearings and all that. I understand that, it's fine, but you know, sometimes if you got to do the water pump anyway, this thing's got to come off, and if you can't get it off, I'm hoping this will do it. But this one's pretty rusty. This is a Jersey car, so. But I'm just going to use a rag so I don't pinch my fingers. Be very careful when you're using an air hammer like this. But I'm just holding the two together, and I'm just going to give it a quick little. There we go. That actually worked really well. It's now loose. The amount of fight these things used to, I can remember almost every one of these I've ever had to do has been a real pain, and this one wasn't going to come easily either, so I guess I lucked out. Let's see if I can get the light down here so you can see a little better. There we go. It's loose. So that's pretty cool. That's a neat trick. Now, like I said, it might be kind of tough on your water pump bearings and all that, but you know, there's a lot of cases where these just won't come off, and I'm impressed. The air hammer and wrench trick seemed to do the job, so that was a lot easier than you know, letting it soak for weeks with PB Blaster and all that good stuff. So it worked pretty good. So that's my trick. All right, thanks for watching. Bye bye.